We are live.
We are live. Hello, everybody. How are you? Great to be here, as always. Today is 27th of January, Monday. I hope everyone has had a great weekend. We certainly have. Thank you.
We had a busy weekend.
We've had a busy weekend. We have. Thank you, Jane, for coming on Monday Funday with me on your show.
I know,
of
right?
course.
I
don't know.
What are you even saying?
But let's bring you up to date over the last couple of days as far as Onpassive is concerned. If you haven't seen or heard, we actually saw our CEO Ash Mufareh twice over the weekend. One on Minno's show Friday night, and again we saw him yesterday, Sunday, on a special with Marty DeGarmo for his birthday, with Chris Johnson and obviously Collins Manor from the UK. Great to see you guys, and also our CEO. He brought a lot of joy, cheer to our brother Marty DeGarmo for his birthday yesterday. It was great to see the kids and Dawn and everybody in his household yesterday, wasn't it? Colonel Daniel Lee, thank you so much for your super sticker, my friend. That's very kind. And obviously he brought us some really good little bits and pieces and messages as well. I'll go over those tomorrow, and we'll pick the bones over it, so to speak. And Gabriel has very kindly sent me a transcript of what he said. Also on this channel, I did take out the Ash Mufareh only part as well. If you didn't get a chance to listen to what he said, it's on this channel. Just have a little look around, and it was from yesterday, Sunday the 26th. Do recommend that if you haven't watched it and listened to him yet, you do so. It will certainly lift you, that's for sure, and give you a good idea of what he's been going through whilst we move forward into phase 2 of Onpassive. So I'll hand it over to Jane, and then I'll come back in a moment. By the way, I was going to say, no new updates in your OES ecosystem. Had a good look around there this morning, and there's nothing new there to bring any updates for. But obviously tomorrow on my live, I will go over what Ash Mufareh had to say, and we'll expand that a little bit. Over to you, Jane.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome to the show featuring my husband, Richard Redfern.
I know, right?
Hello. Some lovely messages now. I'm just reading some. Have a blessed day,
good.
everyone. So nice of you all to be here, obviously, listening to our ramblings. We do appreciate it, and we love you. And there's a lovely Jean just popped up. I thought we'd lost you for a minute.
No, she does. She shantas on this one.
Love that name. How nice.
On a Friday. So she doesn't be with us on a Friday.
It's Monday.
No. But that's why she wasn't here Friday.
Oh, I see. Oh, gosh. Anyway, anywho, if it's your birthday today, happy birthday to you. And it is the lovely Rosamund Pike's birthday today. She's an actress. I love her. She is so versatile.
Yeah.
Come on, Jane. Versatile. And she's in the great film, the recent Saltburn. If you haven't seen that, grab some popcorn and watch it. But not if any of your family are faint-hearted. Don't watch it. I think Red got halfway through it and went, I'm not watching this shit. Anyway, it's also Alicia Keys' birthday today.
Oh, is it? Singer?
Yeah. So it's hard to find birthdays. It seems like nobody wants to say it's their birthday. And of course, unless you've been living under a rock, it was Marty's birthday yesterday. So happy 65th birthday, Marty. Now, I wouldn't say numbers normally, but everybody kept saying 65. So it's good you weren't bothered about that, really, isn't it, Marty? Yeah. So, of course, most of you know that Red and Marty go back a long way in Onpassive, when Onpassive was in its infancy.
And before
that. Red, of course, Marty and Red, and obviously Chris, are in the Three Musketeers and the Three Originals, really, I guess, if you like. And it was so nice to see Marty get the adoration he deserves. So happy birthday to you, darling. I hope you ended up having a lovely, relaxed day and did more than Onpassive. And I mean that in a lovely way, but it's sometimes good to switch off, I think, and do what's important and concentrate on yourself and your family on your birthday. Anyway.
I wonder if you managed to get some spooning in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I say. I don't know. I'm not sure that that's our business, really.
It is, you know, Christmas and birthdays.
I know, right? Look, not every household's like ours, love.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, and what did we do at the weekend? We were incredibly busy, actually. We never seem to. We do a lot of running around.
We do a lot of running around.
Yeah, we went and saw Red's folks. It was our turn to see Red's folks as opposed to my mum. And of course, you all know that Red's mum's got a brain tumour. And sadly, she does so well. And it's amazing, really. And how somebody lives with this sort of thing on their head over them is like a cloud, isn't it? She does so well. She's still doing the crosswords. She's still chatting away. She's still... I think she's getting a little bit more pain now.
And dizzy spells. But
when somebody comes, she was telling me that they came in to sort out her palliative care. Now that's quite scary, isn't it? So that's what she's heading towards, and it must be so hard. But honestly, she's amazing, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
She just literally, I'm so proud of her. She's so good at this. She's very stoic, you know, and just doesn't want any sympathy. She's brilliant. She's just brilliant. So we went and saw them, and we also saw the grandchildren at the weekend. We also did a favour for someone else, and here we are back round to Monday. I don't know where the weekend went.
I know, right?
I honestly don't know where the weekend went. It's funny, really, isn't it? Because like I was listening to what Ash was saying yesterday about with Marty, like how Marty lets people into his home. And I was thinking about that. I was thinking, we do, don't we, really? We do that too. It's like we do let people into our home, and you are in here with us, and it's so lovely. And I mean, ours is a boat. No pride here, guys. Ours is a humble boat. And
narrow boat, Jane.
I know. But it is it's a trust thing, isn't it? How like Marty allows people into his family, and me allowing you know about my mum, and you know about Red's mum, obviously, and the sort of the journey we're on, and it's a bit of a painful journey, really. But it's about trust, and we're trusting you, we're telling you, and we trust you, and there's that trust, isn't there, involved? And I think it sort of swings back around to Onpassive. There's quite a lot of trust involved in Onpassive, isn't there? And I think that's when you are with people that you want to share something with. And it just made me think about it when Ash mentioned it yesterday. And we invite you into our humble abode every Monday, guys. Well, every day with Red, of course.
Gratefully as well.
Yeah. No, we really enjoy it. And another news, just really, who wants a learning day?
Oh yes, please.
Right then, listen to this. So Red and myself go to the gym, as you know, and we do on a Monday morning. I do normally legs, legs, bums, and tums. And Red was like, "What is that?" And I said, "Just come." So Red came and did legs, bums, and tums with me this morning. It was quite good, actually.
It's all right.
Anyway, following that, I signed in for High Rocks. Now, High Rocks, if you don't know what High Rocks is, it's like a fast hit class, burns calories, quite intense. You need a lot of stamina. It's hard going.
Stamina.
In fact, I've surprised myself. I'm a little bit proud of myself on the slide. And it was only a half an hour thing today. You burn quite a lot of calories in a short amount of time. And we did it today. And then it got me thinking, what does High Rocks mean? So I had to be in me. I had to go and find out. And who knew? Does anyone out there know what High Rocks means? I'm not sure if it's just a European thing at the moment. Maybe it's in America. Could be. It was invented by some German guys, actually. But it actually means High Rocks, HYROX, actually comes from the two words, the combination of hybrid and rock star. And I really like that.
So we're hybrid
rock stars. And I was like, I wasn't expecting that at all. I thought it was going to be it's H for the high and, Y for intent. You know what I mean? I thought it was going to be energy. And it doesn't. Hybrid mean the High Rocks is hybrid because you've got to be a certain person to do this because it's quite intense. And then rock star comes from because very few people can do it, and you've got to be solid as a rock to do it. And the star comes from the High Rocks is the star. So I How did they get that? Probably had a drink.
But
it came from that, and I was really surprised. So we are hybrid rock stars, darling.
We're obviously training and working our way towards.
Not a very good one.
Maybe doing a competition. You never know. It's not on our agenda.
On your own.
But to say, but for those of you who do CrossFit, for those of you who have done circuits or cross training or anything like that, high rocks, they call it the runner's discipline. And that is because of the amount of CV work that's involved with it. For instance, you have 8 different disciplines that you have to accomplish within the high rocks competition on the with the open.
There are 8 disciplines,
but in between each 8 disciplines, you have to run a kilometre.
Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah.
That's if
1K,
you are in competition.
If you're doing a competition.
Yeah.
So, for instance, you might have to do 50 broad jump burpees. You might have to do a 2 kilometre row on the ergos, a 2 kilometre ski on the ski ergos. You might have to do 50 wall ball throws, and that is throwing a medicine ball of 12 kilos into a designated spot on the wall and doing a squat each time.
But can I just say, I don't do a 12 kilo.
I know.
Just so you know, I'm lifting like a 4.
And then,
because that is quite intense in its own.
Sled push and pull, and that's got 120 kilos on it. And you have to do 50 meters of that each way. So it's a very intense and hard. And if you are doing, you can do mixed pairs, you can do relays, you do individuals, all sorts of stuff. And most people take around about an hour and 10-ish.
Yeah, there's a lot of competitions. There was a big one in Manchester, wasn't there, this weekend? High rocks competitions. I think you can win quite big money, actually. I think like the very first, I was reading about it today, like the very first competition, they won thousands of euros. It was in euros, obviously, because it was in Germany. So it was thousands of euros. So I'm particularly not intending on doing any competitions. Perhaps Red might, not for me. I feel a little bit too old for that, I think.
But then you see, once you get past 40, you go into age categories then.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
So, but I mean, don't get me wrong, anybody can enter the open. So the open is open to anybody. But there is age categorizations within it as well. So that'll be 18 to 40 years old is all part of the open. And then you go into age categories, which basically go up in 5-year increments.
Yeah. So there you go. Somebody said, Melanie Meccano said, High Rocks is the World Series of Fitness Racing. Yes. So we've been doing it. I've been doing High Rocks now for about 3 weeks. It is hard, don't get me wrong, and it's a calorie burner basically. And I'm trying to sort of dig deep for some stamina, I think. I've been doing it. But today, my thing today was by this girl, and we did lunges. You all know what a lunge is, don't you? You step forward, down, your knee has to sort of gently touch the floor and you lunge back. The guy who runs the class, who I know very well, 20 kilo bag he put on my back. 20 kilos, which is quite heavy. It's actually quite heavy to get up there. But once I was on and I did it, it was so hard. But we did it.
It's a really good discipline to do to increase your aerobic threshold. If anybody knows what that is, and this is what we train towards, is to keep increasing that aerobic threshold, which basically means you can go for longer because you have more stamina without lactic buildup within your muscles. Yeah,
I mean, Gemma Ramick is just saying she goes to the gym as well, and she's saying I only do this, so it doesn't matter.
Anything.
It doesn't matter what you do. I mean, you know, the girl next to me today, I've been there a year now, solid a year, and does she think that I walked in and picked up a 20 kilo bag and put it on my back? Did not know. I started on I like 3s and 4s,
or even without weights.
Without weights as well. It's a build-up thing, and Gemma, whatever you're doing is good. You know, if it's good for your health, it's good, and it's good. It's good to gets me out there. I use the gym as a little bit of a mental, you know, I block stuff off when I'm in there. I also block out if I'm starving. Because if I'm hungry and I go, I forget all about it, to be honest. So I do think if you can be in that zone, I think it's really good for you to actually do something for yourself, switch off from everything you're trying to do, and even, I mean, I'm not lecturing anyone about health, but even if you can't go to the gym, go for a nice long walk. Some of you live in some beautiful areas. I know you do. So, that's for us. And that's for me, my sort of get out. And I don't think it hurts to have a get out, do you?
No.
And we've been saying this. Red was talking to Chris earlier, and we were saying, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. If it's too long for you, if it's not the right timings for you, it doesn't matter. Just go and do your own thing. Ashley's not responsible for all our lives, is he? We're responsible for us. We are masters of our own destiny, really. So I always agree that, we just have to, we carry on the way we want to carry on with Onpassive. That's not for everyone, but this is for us, and this is how we do it, and this is why we're here, and this is why Red's here every day, and that's the way we work it for you, work what suits you. Oh, look, Peter Rogers. See, there you go. He's been training after 3 months, nearly killing himself. Bless you. Because you know that Peter Rogers, put it on here, Pete. What are you? Pete is I'm going to say a Taekwondo expert, but I don't want to insult him. He's
a black belt, something Dan, whatever one of them is.
Yeah, he is. Peter,
don't mess with Pete.
Don't mess with Pete.
That's what you do.
He will put on here what he is, because he never mentions it, and he is actually very, very good at his sport. Of course, he's had some health issues and he's had to take a back seat. So, that's totally understandable, isn't it? But he's back.
Fourth Dan,
TK, Taekwondo. See, what that means is nothing to me.
I have not.
But it sounds good, Pete.
I know it does, doesn't it?
Fourth Dan. God, that sounds very good. There you go. So, we just don't know everything about everyone, do we? I've just spilled your beans there a little bit, Pete. Sorry. But there you go. Why not? Because he hasn't been very well, obviously, everyone. You know that, don't you? So, David can't get my treadmill. I can't use it. Come get my treadmill. I can't use it anymore. Yeah. If anyone wants to throw any weights away, there's some people on here want them.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's part and parcel of what I've said before to you guys is that we do need to stay as fit and healthy as we possibly can, for not only for our own well-being, but also for our journey ahead. We want to be able to have as much out of the financial side of what Onpassive is going to do for us, and part of that is being able to go on holiday, go traveling, all these sort of things. You have to have a certain physical fitness to be able to do them all. And that's why we choose to train at the gym. It's good for our bodies. It's good for our mental health, for sure. It gives us focus. It gives us purpose. Gives us routine. I've spoken to you guys on great lengths over the last few weeks about all these subjects, and this is why we do it. And whilst we're in this waiting period, it certainly helps an awful lot, that's for sure, because training at the gym or doing anything like that certainly helps you to stay calm. That's for sure, and that's why we do it.
Someone's just written on here, and just quickly, I'm going to diverse. Kim Mills said Nova Scotia in the house. Sounds so exotic. I'd love to do something like that. Just saying, passport.
Yeah, Vivine Benny saying, completely agree. What is wealth when you can't be in good health?
Yes, I saw this really good saying the other day, Vivine, saying you can have 100 problems, but if you've got a health problem, you've suddenly only got one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I thought, that resonates, doesn't it? That's quite a good saying. I thought, very clever. You can have 100 problems, but if you've suddenly got a health problem, you've only got one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I thought, ouch. But very true, very true. Someone's just written on here, thank you for all you do, you guys. What do we do, love?
We show up, we turn up, we stay positive.
Yeah.
We believe in what's happening, and what we try our hardest to do is to relay our positivity within Onpassive of what is happening, what is going to happen. And if we can in some way help you guys with your journey of Onpassive in a positive manner, then that's exactly
and you forgot
why we
one
do it.
word: loyal. We are so loyal to Onpassive, and that's what we've done. And you'll never find us cross promoting any old crap. I ain't got time for that. Anyway, go on then. You want to tell us all about Onpassive this weekend?
No, I'm going to do all that tomorrow.
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm going to do on the breakdown what was said yesterday with Ash Mufareh, and we'll go over that. Obviously, I'll give you my opinions and views and stuff. Obviously, Monday Fun Day is your show, Jane. Didn't want to incur too much onto your program about Onpassive. So.
Sorry. I know. Sometimes I sit and I think I don't want to bore you all. And what can I bring to the table? As my daughter says to me in the morning when I talk to her every day, she goes, "I haven't got much to bring to the table, Mum, but we managed to talk for 40 minutes." And I'm like, well, considering you didn't have much to bring to the table, I'm just going to diverse, talking about how I'm going shopping in a moment. I'm going to make some healthy bars that I've seen, so I shall let you know how they work out.
In fact, I saw it on a reel
and said, try making these, Jane, because we try not to eat rubbish bars because they got stuff in them.
And these are raspberry desiccated coconut syrup, so like a good either maple syrup or honey, and then you mix all that lot together with some vanilla extract. You stick it in the freezer in a block, and then you cut them up in bar shapes, and then you coat them with dark chocolate. Refreeze them, and then sprinkle some sea salt over the top of them. There you have it. Your very own raspberry bounty
bars. I'm going to make some in a minute. Has anyone ever noticed, by the way, how sea salt and chocolate go so well together?
Yeah.
It is. Oh, I just love it. I love it. And that's why I try and make my own, because you know what's going in there. Basically, I'm trying. But Red sent me this reel, and I said, right, that's it. I'm going to have a go. So I'm going to go in a minute.
And you know, the chocolate we use is the really cheap dark cooking chocolate.
Yeah, just dark. Well, you are meant to use cooking chocolate. However,
because it's got nothing else in it.
Yeah,
you see, it's got more cocoa in it than.
Yeah, but I don't go to the cooking aisle. I just buy the cheapest, darkest chocolate, like the supermarket own. So darkest chocolate, I can buy, but like 70% if we can. So I'm going to be really rude now. I haven't seen Narelle on here. Have I missed her?
She might have gone to bed.
Don't blame you, darling. It's been a long weekend, hasn't it?
She's probably been up late-ish.
Yeah,
if she was on Marty's yesterday,
yeah,
that would have been late for her as well.
Yeah,
so.
Yes, bitter, Jean. I'm twisted. That's me.
I like
bitter chocolate. Red likes bitter chocolate.
I like bitter chocolate. I like bitter sours and savouries is my thing. Sweet, nah. Don't like sweet.
I don't mind. But anyway, but yeah, I shall let you know how it goes. I feel like it's going to be one of those things that I make once, and then I think I can make that better or tweak it. So might have to have another go later. It all depends on how expensive raspberries are, because it's not raspberry season.
I know, but frozen raspberries are okay.
Raspberries. So it all depends on how much it costs. The better the chocolate is for you, yes,
absolutely right.
Yeah, darker chocolate is better for you, isn't it?
And they also say as well, the darker the chocolate, it has more of an aphrodisiac effect as well, don't they? Because of what's in the chocolate.
Does it?
And this goes back.
Well, I want my money back.
I know. I think it goes back, if I remember correctly, to the Incas in Mexico. I think they were one of the first producers of chocolate.
We went to that really nice chocolate place in
Mexico years ago. They were one of the first producers, weren't they? And the effects of what chocolate had on the body in those early days. Might be wrong, but I think I'm right. I'm not always wrong.
The Macau.
There you go. Jean said Mayan.
Mayan, that's the word. Mayan. We went to one once many moons ago when we were in Mexico. A Mayan chocolate temple place, and it was amazing. It was really, really good.
It was like the liquid of gods or something like that. It was very revered, wasn't it? How it was made.
Yeah.
So there you go. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming on today. It's been fantastic seeing you all. And I will be back round tomorrow, normal time, and we will pick the bones over our CEO, Ash Mufareh, what he had to say. We'll break it down and have a good chat about it. But it was really, really good to see him over the weekend. As he said, we're not going anywhere.
No.
And that really should lift.
Roy McPhail, stay calm, stay positive. You couldn't have said it. I couldn't have said it better myself, Roy.
Yeah. It should lift everybody knowing that he is here. He is working on our behalf. And that is all I need to know. Jane, over to you.
Yeah, and just quickly, so before I say names, thank you everyone so much for your wonderful, wonderful comments about my mum. Every day somebody sends me something really positive and lovely, and I do appreciate it. It's so nice to know that, you know, it's a tough time. I'm trying to support my sister as well, and she's not coping at all, and it's very, very tough. So anyway, but I do appreciate all your lovely calls. Like I said the other day on my Facebook post, we miss her already, and she's still here, and that's the reality of dementia, sadly. Anyway, right, another news.
Let's go to everyone in green.
I'm going to say Roy McPhail first. Oh, let's go Jean as well. Roy McPhail, hello to you, darling. And Fatima Sano, I think you're traveling, darling. Take it easy. Roy McPhail, sorry, I've got a dog bothering me. Right, here we go. I'm waiting for it to come round. Krista Grazier, hello to you. How are you? And Jarmo is in the house. Hello to you too. Bet you've got better weather than we have.
I know he's in Finland now.
Oh, perhaps not then, but prettier, I would say. Curtis Strickland, hello to you, sir. Thank you for showing up today. It's
Any other tea clubbers there? Put your name down. We'll say hello to you first. Down,
and I will go through some others until Frank Rowe and Cheryl Bess sending hugs. Thank you so much, darling. John Barilla, hello. And Nagarash Gasabi, love that name. That makes mine look very boring. Melanie Meccano, hello to you. Vivine Benny, hello to you, darling. This just went really quickly.
Yeah, Randy Island, how you doing?
And Bill Must, hello. Bill Must.
Oh, nice.
Gemma Ramiki, hello, darling. Keep walking, Gemma. Keep doing it, my lovely. Keep going, keep going. James Hawkins, hello to you. And Kutagam Nagaranda, lordy, did all right for that, really. And Cynthia Deering is with us, and I know also Sherry Dershua was with us before. Hello to you. I saw her earlier. Euphrasia Fombo, hello to you. And Angie Lynn, hello to you. Angie Lynn, did you say hello from Kansas before? Kansas, love that. That's like the Dorothy land, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pravin Pondakuli, hello to you, lovely. And MD Shakeen, hello to you. And Durga Prasad Mishra, hello to you. You're getting better at this. Ashish Kumar, hello. And Samar Kundu. Roy Davis, hello to you. I saw Roy Davis. Did somebody snow in Florida? Hello. What was that about? Imagine if you'd gone all that way to have spent some time on the beach. You wouldn't be very happy, would you? Kiana McCulloch, hello to you, darling. And I said hello to Vivine Benny. Hello, lovely. What a beautiful home you have, Vivine.
Yeah,
I'm coming out. I'm moving in. David Passive Raskalski, hello to you. And Raj Dash, hello to you. Sabrina Anderson, hello, lovely. And obviously John Barilla, Anush Verma, and Gautam Barman. Okay, fair enough. Good, great name. Dominique Henderson, hello to you. And Saeed Gulshan Ara Johar, hello to you. And Cynthia Deering, Frank Rowe. Mash SU, and I think Roy Davis have come round. Vino's laughing. No, I'm serious, Vivine. I'm serious. I'm coming. Okay, she's beautiful. Lives on a ranch type thing. It's beautiful. Well, it just looks like a lot of space. It looks beautiful.
Which we haven't got.
So Artist Goucher, hello to you.
Hey, Art, how you
hello,
doing?
Are you? He puts out some lovely pictures with him and his wife. And Pam Crowak, hello to you, lovely. It's mild here. Wish I could go for a walk, but my knees won't allow it. Oh, take it easy, Pam. Take it easy. Patricia Parent, hello, lovely.
Hey,
how are
Pat,
you,
how
darling?
you
Sending you some big hugs. And Rahim Shaikh 27. Gosh.
Okay, then, guys.
I've been round.
There you go. There's 30 minutes. We like to keep it to around about half an hour for you guys. Be back around tomorrow. We'll go over what our CEO Ash Mufareh has said, and we'll.
Joe Sorday, hello.
Hello, Joe. We will talk about that a little bit.
Clover Kelly, we've got some new names in here. Look, Clover
nice.
Kelly,
and
hello.
Peru Krishna.
Yeah, we've got some new names. Hello to anybody that's new that's popped in.
Exactly.
I hope you turn up next week and our ramblings didn't put you off.
Anyway, guys, that's it from us for this Monday Fun Day. See you all next week for another Monday Fun Day. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same place at same time. See you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Stay calm, stay positive.
Absolutely.